All right, gamers, welcome back to another amazing video. I'm the XDefiant, and XDefiant has, as I said they would. Listen, you all are going to get mad at me all the time when I say things that you don't want to hear, but you know what I say? I say the truth. I speak the truth. And XDefiant's update today introduced something I said they were going to do, and you know, it's just the way it is, man. Like, I'm sorry, I'm laughing here because you guys are idiots, the XDefiant fanboys, that is, who just can't face reality. And that reality is I'm the alpha male elite gaming stud muffin athlete out here speaking nothing but facts, and your feelings can't handle that. And facts don't give a fuck about your feelings, you little beta male bitches. And the new update this morning that came through with XDefiant put skill-based matchmaking back into the game. And I said this from the very beginning. I talked about this from the very beginning, and I told you what was going to happen. Skill-based matchmaking is not the problem with first-person shooters, and not having skill-based matchmaking in XDefiant wasn't going to make any difference because the community that plays first-person shooters now are try-hard, scuff gaming controller, wannabe streaming nerds. And that is who is playing mostly XDefiant now, and they are killing the casual player base. And all these Call of Duty haters and all these XDefiant fanboys do so much mental gymnastics to try to change the way they perceive reality into a way that somehow fits into their box so they don't have to face reality because they got beta male weak minds and can't face reality. And what the fuck does that mean? I'll tell you this. XDefiant is being overpopulated with a huge amount of sweats, and the casual player base is not enjoying it because you nerds who take gaming seriously and try to be the best you can be like it actually matters, you all watch the YouTube videos for the meta loadouts, and then you use the meta loadouts, and that's all you do, and you go in there and try to somehow, I don't know, win your father's love back because he realized his son is a loser, and you think being good at a video game is somehow going to win back his affection. So today, skill-based matchmaking was reintroduced to XDefiant. We even have Beta Truth himself admitting to it, and then the whole thread on Twitter, or X as they would call it, goes through the whole thing about how they've introduced skill-based matchmaking back into XDefiant. Before I go any further and show you how skill-based matchmaking has been put back into XDefiant, I want to say how you people out here just try to use mental gymnastics to not have to face reality. You try-hard nerds like to say that, oh, you know what, they're just not good enough now, and you're all finding out what it's like to play without skill-based matchmaking and protected lobbies, which makes no sense, because everybody who said that also hated Call of Duty for having skill-based matchmaking. So what you're saying is contradictory. You are saying skill-based matchmaking is needed because you try-hard sweat nerds, as I said, are the people ruining online multiplayer first-person shooters for the regular people who just want to play a video game and have fun, unlike you dorks that try to take this game more serious than a life or death situation. So yeah, you are contradicting yourself. So skill-based matchmaking and the developers and Activision, Xbox, Microsoft are right in having that in a game. Otherwise, you dickheads ruin the fun for the rest of these people who just want to play a video game and just enjoy themselves. So let's get into the situation that's going on right now and how skill-based matchmaking has been sneakily introduced into XDefiant. We have the lame father himself, the Beta Truth, going in with a tweet saying,
I'm not sure what's changed with this patch, but I have not won a single XDef game.
Oh, XDef, that's what all the cool kids are saying. XDef.
Game all morning despite playing objective and being at the top of the team every game. Because I'm so great at the video game. I'm an XDefiant god. I don't know if they changed matchmaking for solar players or what, but I'm getting the pastiest of the paste eaters on my team.
That's called skill-based matchmaking and skill-based lobby matchmaking balancing.
Finally won a match after this. I think it's just bad luck, but if you guys ever say there's no noobs on this game, my bottom three teammates are usually there to prove you wrong.
Our guy, Sergeant Soprano, literally the same situation as you. It's unbelievable the amount of crayon eaters I've had all day.
It's okay to be bad if you just hop on objective and use your ability around it, but I'm not even getting that, LOL.
We got KLG sub 1KD. They must be putting you in my lobbies. Wall lickers everywhere, mostly on my team. Dude, me too. Spelt two wrong. I've been getting the worst teammates ever on my game. They ignore all objectives while I'm getting shedding shot from multiple angles cause am the only going for it. I wish they had a TDM or free-for-all playlist. You know what has a TDM free-for-all playlist? Call of Duty. But there's a lot of people on Twitter and a lot more accounts and a lot more gamers out there, hardcore gamers, hardcore first-person shooter, XDefiant gamers complaining about how the matchmaking in lobbies have changed because they have introduced skill-based matchmaking because the people like Mark Rubin have to come to fruition, come to realization that you try hard nerds are just ridiculous, insufferable, and ruin the fun for everyone else. So skill-based matchmaking is needed because you dorks, the small percentage of you who think you're somehow amazing gamers and being good at video game is somehow going to win the love and affection of your father who hates you, are just insufferable, and the people who are just normal, who aren't mentally challenged, who don't have personality disorders or mental depression or other anxiety issues, who drink 40 milligrams of caffeine every 30 minutes while using their SCUF gaming controller to be good at a video game, when you have nothing to be gained or lost by just being good at a video game, while the normal people who are well adjusted and actually have a life need to be kept away from you reprobates. And as proven, I was right. And once again, I want to make this real clear one more time because I don't know if I made it clear the first time. All these XDefiant fanboys and Call of Duty haters, which is not synonymous, but it seems to be kind of related, hated skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty and said how stupid it was and how it ruins the franchise and ruins the games. And they go into XDefiant, which has no skill-based matchmaking, and then they proceed to make fun of people who aren't good at the game and then state that they need skill-based matchmaking because they suck and can't compete with such amazing gamers, which then proves the point that they don't know what they're talking about. And in fact, skill-based matchmaking is good for gaming because they need to be protected from inbred, insufferable dweeb rejects like yourselves who take gaming way too serious. So Activision or whoever is running the skill-based matchmaking now and the matchmaking system for Call of Duty was and is right, and the data that they have that supports that without skill-based matchmaking they lose the majority of their player base and therefore ergo lose a bunch of money are exactly the same thing that's happening right now with XDefiant. The numbers are crashing, people have stopped playing it, and it's filled with a bunch of TTV tryhard sweats. So that is why they have reintroduced skill-based matchmaking into the game to bring back the player base, because they're looking at the numbers and they realize, holy shit, people like Blame Truth are killing our game. We need to get more real alpha males in there who do real things in real life, who don't take gaming seriously, who don't use it as a crutch to help their mental illness and mental problems, who are well adjusted. We need normal people in this game. Also, fire all the developers because they're a bunch of woke ass stupid kids. We need to get some powerful, strong white males in there dominating the power and the player base. I'm the Ghost of Abe. This has been a Facts. Feelings don't matter. We keep it real here in Pact of Steel. I love you regardless anyways, because I'm like Jesus and I forgive all of you for your sins. You guys do not know what you've done, so I forgive you. Stay black. Question authority. And don't let the honky cracker, reptilian shapeshifters, building movie stars, bring chemtrails, some levels, and judge object George Tower 7, there be human world, where else are flat, the moonlight was fake, all don't be a hush, towards the frogs, gay white men. Bring you down.